thing gonna play ball or? Come on! Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I just refreshed my phone when it said I was live. No! And now it's not saying I'm live. Oh, come on. Come on. Is this thing gonna go or what? There we go. Jesus. Oh, no. Is that? So come over here, then we refresh YouTube. Oh, it's always a bit of a nightmare getting the stream up on my phone. No, play. I want you to play. No thanks. There we go. No. There we go. Okay, right, there we go. Sorted. We're all sorted. I might need to modify my restream chat because that is very hard to see. Gonna bring us up here. Right, background opacity, let's just bump it up to 60, that should be fine. Awesome. Okay. Oh, right. Let's jump in. So before I hit the go live button, I was actually working on something here. I'm just gonna finish this up and I'll also explain it. So let me just prep this here and then I'll run all through it. So party equals new transform info, transform equals collision.transform, offset equals collision.transform dot. So it's gonna be transform dot local position minus that. I'm sure that's wrong. We'll find out soon. Right. No. Touching any. Transform equals collision. No. Collision. Oh my god. Transform. There we go. And then we just. Actually need to grab it then. Equals touching dot first or default hex dot transform equals collision dot transform, and we will move T. There we go. Right, and actually, yeah, that can actually be inverted. Why? That should be. Oh wait, yeah. X dot transform equals collision dot. Oh no, that one needs to be. Jesus. That there, and then we can invert this one, and then that can be simplified as what we just had up there. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm working on the platform that we were doing, that we added last time, the one that moves back and forth, the one that doesn't move you with it. I'm setting it up so that it does move you with it. If you're stood on top of it, it will move you with it. Actually, what it'll actually do is if you're touching it, it will move you with it. So, yeah. So that does mean if you jump up against it, you will also move alongside it, but we can fix that later. First, I want to get you moving with it. Hey, Britt, how you doing? How are things? So here we want to do for each T in touching. And we want to say t.transform.translate. I mean, that's just occurred to me. I've done all this extra work for something that I don't actually think I need to do. No, because I can just do this. T.transform. Translate. That may or may not work. Let's give it a go. Things are weird. Why are things weird? So that there's a moving platform. Let's go ahead and grab the ball, stick it up there. And then let's also grab our starting point, and we're also going to stick that over here so we can witness it. Hit the button. Yeah, why are things weird? Oh, it works. The ball's actually moving. And we are too, kind of. When we touch it, we do move. It nudges us ever so slightly. But what's interesting, this is interesting. If I... the ball moves when I touch the platform. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, so I move fine when I'm on platform on my own, but when the ball's on there, that's freaky. Okay, if we get this cube, let's double it up with this. Let's stick that there. My dad said the cats were out of my room by 7 AM. And that I was in the living room for 5 minutes before my mum woke up, and I don't remember anything with that. Oh. Interesting. I have problems with memory. Oh my good lord. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's weird. Try and get them as close to each other as possible, because I want to also jump up there. Because that's... No. Bummer, that just pushed it off. Okay, let's try and move the ball left a little. There we go. I want to try and get them... There we go, that's perfect. Because I need to be able to get up there myself. Okay, we're all good. Because I also want to jump on there and see if I affect it. Oh my good lord. Oh, okay, okay. That was glitchy. Okay, I think it's time to make the platform bigger. And we can do that by -2. That is +2. These two here need to be the same as that. So actually I'm just going to duplicate that twice. And just delete that. Delete that. -1. -1. There we go. The platform just needs to be a length of 5, not 6, 5. There we go. Awesome. And if I can I also increase the... Yes, I can. So let's make it a limit of 4,000. Yeah, we'll make it around 5,000. No, what am I doing? What did I just do? Pressing all the wrong buttons. 5. There we go. Save. I fell asleep at 3 AM. I had Daphne stretched out against my back, Velma was at my feet, and Scuttle was outside my door crying to be let into my room. But I was too tired to get out of the bed to let him in, and that's all I remember. One of my friends says I could have been sleepwalking. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah. I mean, it can happen. Interesting. Okay, let's stick these right at the end. Let's stand here as well. It's just so weird. And like, yeah, if I push, this is so weird. If I push against it, it does actually have an effect. Almost like a pushing effect against them. Oh, that's freaky. Oh, now it's not moving properly. The ball isn't. Weird. The one thing on there at the right. That's odd. Let's have a look at this. Well, I don't like whatever went on because it's been freaking me out. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. You're not stressed or anything, are you? Because I mean, I know that can have an effect, can't it? You know, like any like major life events, that kind of stuff. Alternatively, I do know sometimes people do just start sleepwalking. It can just kick in at any point. It doesn't have to be stress related. That's the thing about sleepwalking. It's such a wide range of it links to such a wide range of things. It could just be you're now sleepwalking, you know, and it might not be permanent. It might just be a one-off thing. Might never happen again. You don't know, do you? I guess you just kind of gotta hope for the best. No, you just kind of gotta, like, you know, roll with it, I guess. You know, yeah, you know, it could just be nothing. So basically, I wouldn't worry about it until it becomes something to worry about. Until then, just, you know, it is what it is. You know? I had a bad night at work, but that's it, and that's normal for me. Yeah, it literally could just be nothing. You know, it could be nothing. Okay, I am starting to figure out what's gone wrong here. So first of all, my original assumption was absolutely incorrect. I can also change this to contains. Get rid of that. Let me just do that. That then just becomes transform. We can do contains again. That, there we go. And then we just do t.translate. So that should clear up something here, but the problem is, actually this might clear up the problem. The problem is, what's going on is the balls on the platform, that counts as a trigger, it adds it to the list, and then I think what's happening is the second item touches the platform, and where it's supposed to check if it already exists, it's breaking essentially. So oh, actually no. I've just figured it out. I just figured it out. And actually we don't even need this. I'm such an idiot. Realize we don't even need to do any of this. It's just var t equals collision dot transform. Simple as that. I mean, I'm actually just going to simplify this even further. I'm just going to do that. Get rid of t altogether. This should work completely. Anyway, if my dad tells me something like that again, I'm going to set my iPad up by my door when I go to bed to record so I can see if it ever happens. I mean, that's actually a good idea. That is a pretty good idea. Hey, there we go. We fixed our problem. Oh, I was really hoping I could, like, stop the ball from rolling off. But because of that, does the ball work properly? Yes. Awesome. So it... Oh, maybe not. Okay. I need to get ready for work. Fair enough, Britt. Fair enough. Good luck with work today. I'm sure you might pop in again before work, but you know, if not, good luck. And LP, what did you just clip? Programming 101. And I need to unmute it so I can hear it. And actually, we don't even need this. I'm such an idiot. Yeah. So true. So true. Are they doing that? Yes, so true, LP. So true. And I won't be able to go straight to bed when I get home tonight. I have my bed sheets in the washer. I really need to start getting up earlier. I'm not going anywhere. Stream's going to stay up as I get ready for work and drive to work. Ah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I felt that. I need to get up earlier. LP, what do you think? What do you think about our moving platform? Oh, God. I mean, yeah, the ball's a bit broken. Let's go about moving the block away. Let's put that back where it was. The block was over here. Let's just get rid of the spikes just so we can focus on this. Oh my god, there we go. Very nice. Sorry, splitting attention watching Vindex play 1.17 and he's running into spiders where only the eyes are visible. It's funny and creepy. Only the eyes are visible. What causes that to happen? I forget. And also, I've just realised that platform's now too high for me to jump onto. That's right. So we're going to lower it. Oh, whoa. No, let's not do that. Tell you what. Let's move the platform back over here. Let's put it there. Put it there. There we go. The ball can come back over here and sit right there. Where's our starting point? Yeah, so what is it that triggers the spiders to only have visible eyes visible and nothing else? Is that a bug or? No idea. Okay, that's because I swear I've also seen that before, but I'm not sure what causes it. Okay, so this is interesting. So we run into a bit of a bug where the ball will not. Ball doesn't slow down at all unless it goes up a slope. Is that because we made it ball? No, because we gave it friction. We fit friction at 1. you know what? We're going to give it a friction of 5. Why not? I don't know what that's going to do for us. Not much, apparently. Interesting. Is it slowing down, or is it not? I don't think it's slowing down. Is there a momentum setting? That's a good question. Let's have a look at the rigid body. I mean, yeah, probably. So there's mass. There is drag. No damping. Here we go. Right, let's set that to 0.05 like the angular drag is. Let's just do that. I have no idea if that's what I'm supposed to be changing, by the way. That slowed a bit. Did it? Is it slowing down? It is slowing down, isn't it? Of course it is. There we go. Yeah, it's slowing down. Yeah, you're right. It does need more. We're going to set that to 0.2. Yeah, that's... Oh, yes. That's slowing down. Still moving, though. Oh, my God. That thing slows down, like... Slowing down so slowly. Right, let's raise that to 0.25, and we're going to raise the angular drag down to what, 0.1. What's auto mass? Oh, wait. Oh, I set this to 0.5. It's like... I'll do that. Here we go. Let's just... Oh, I just realised we've got a null reference exception. That's always great. That's still a bit... Set it to 1. Let's just set the angular drag to 0.65. Why not? Oh, okay, stop rotating. Still moving though. Along the x-axis. No, there we go, it stopped. There we go. Okay, that's not bad, is it? I mean, I will admit it. It's a bit iffy. As in, it's when it slows down, it takes a bit of time to slow down, but I'm happy with that, I'll be honest. If you're going for speed running or least hits, you'll want less drag. Yeah, but the problem is it's like less stable then, isn't it? But you are right, actually. I mean, you say that, we get up to top speed and... Oh, don't worry. Yeah, let's raise it up to... Oh god, what did I set it to? 1? 0.5, let's do. I think it was 1. Yeah, it was 1. Good. Okay, good. I just want to check something. Is it going to stop on the platform? Kind of. Ish. Kind of stops on the platform. my question is, if I get it at top speed, how far does it go? It goes a pretty decent distance. Ish. The problem is this stage that we're at right now, it's still moving. Albeit very slowly, like very slightly, it's still moving though. Oh, there we go, now it's stopped. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, we got this working at least. But what I wanted to test, let's just try that again. What I want to test, let's keep that selected, is if I hit the ball on the platform, is it possible for me to... Is it possible for it to stop before the end? Because it gets all glitchy, or it did at least, when it wouldn't stop moving. Now I think I'm having trouble getting on the platform just to push it up. Okay, there we go. Yes, it does, kind of. I'm gonna wait for it to stop moving. Oh. Still moving. I think it's in a feedback loop here where like it gets so close to not moving and then it starts getting pushed again by the thingy. Oh, anyway, if you do the stroke count, you might want to set an only counts X times in a certain time frame, so a push is one and not the constant hitting of it each frame. But of course, it'll be an on collision stay. Yeah, I'll do it. So I'll do it on collision stay, which just means so for every frame that it continues, then what will happen? No, that's not. Hang on. Not on. No, sorry. It's an on. No, what I want to do, sorry, is an on collision enter. That's what I want to do. Sorry, on collision enter or whatever it is. On, yeah. So when the collision starts, that's when I'm going to do it. And I think I'm going to do the time frame though. You're right, because you might end up like it might end up bouncing ahead of you just for a sec, like you know, for whatever reason. Like maybe when you walk into it, it bounces away from you for a sec as you're pushing. So that ball's here, you walk into it, it bounces away, and then you just keep pushing. We don't want that to count as two. So it'd be within a certain time frame, as in, yeah. A certain time frame has to pass for it to count, or not count, if you know what I mean. Anyway, oh, that poor ball. Anyway, we kind of got the platform working ish. And I'm gonna take a guess and say that, yeah, the bug that happened earlier with me touching the platform was exactly the same as what was causing... Oh, I keep doing this. I keep going and chuck that in there. Yeah, okay, so we fixed the bug that... Oh, wow, sorry. That causes the items on there to move further when you touch it, so that's all good. But it is funny how, like, you do end up moving when you touch it. Even when you bounce on top of it. Oh well. I'm pretty pleased with the platform. I think it's okay. And I'll be honest with you, the movement here, the movement of the items touching it, it's a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. I thought we was going to have to do some really complex, like, you know, not equations, but complex maths to find out, like, the offset from when it first started touching it to the distance from the center of that object to this object, and messy stuff. Basically, me and Strange had to do some pretty annoying maths to figure out our Pong game. Brick Breaker, that's one. The Brick Breaker game, back when we did our game dev series like last year. Yeah, a year ago. Which apparently I don't have to do on this one because I'm actually using rigid bodies and stuff, which we weren't, I don't think. Not 100%. No, we were, because we did actually apply force. Sure. Oh well. Oh well, we don't actually want the platform on this one, so platform can go all the way up here. Out of the way. I'm gonna leave it on the level. Little Easter egg for anyone who's seen the stream. You know you know the platform's here, even if you don't use it. Starting point there. That's all good. Right. There we go. And yes, so the stroke count. So LP, you asked earlier. I'll be honest. I actually didn't see that message, because I was replying to your messages earlier. So when you said what sort of mechanics will we be working on today's golf stream, I was actually out at the time. And then when I said, "Oh, I like the windmill idea," blah blah blah, and I said should also have some nice ball textures too. For on my end, I didn't see the message in between that because it didn't load for me. I was out on bloody terrible signal. But to answer your question, are we attempting the stroke counter today? Yes, we will be doing a stroke counter today, and we will be implementing that time frame thing as well. Strange, it's just messaged me. Fair enough. He's I just assumed I asked one too many questions. You know, no. I didn't see it until literally about half hour before I went live. When I loaded Discord up on my PC. It's just because literally I was out and I just didn't. It didn't load the message in. So like I said, on my end, me saying should also have some nice ball textures too, was right after, like that was the next message after me saying, oh, I like the windmill idea, which I have something in mind for the Ferris wheel, as I also said in the message. Anyway, guys, it's too freaking hot where I am. That's why AC is good. I like AC. Yeah. Right. So the question is, what do we move on to now? We could either do the stroke counter, or we could do the windmill / Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel would be the hardest thing. Well, will it? It will. I'm just trying to think about how we go about doing it. The AC in my car doesn't get to where it needs to be fast enough. Ah, yeah, no, I feel that. I do feel that. That's a fair point. Over here on a hot day, when you get into a car and you've just turned the car on and the AC just isn't there yet. Will you keep a stroke per level and a total, or just a total and only resets on new game? No, so we'll be doing a stroke per level and a total amount of strokes throughout the entire game, up until reset. So yeah, the total will reset on new game, but the per level will reset per level. And that's actually going to be. What am I doing? But look, I'm probably having a stroke here. So the code for the keeping track of all that will be done in game controller. So yeah, will we resetting a specific level reset that level count? We can make it do that. Yes. We will make it do that. Yes. Tell you what, let's do that now. Let's do the thing. Where's game control? There it is. Let's do it now. So we're going to do keep a public list. Well, no, public dictionary would be less resource efficient, a lot more memory intensive, but easier for us. We want string, which is going to be level name, and int for the stroke count. Strokes, it's not strokes, strokes. I feel really weird using the term strokes. Yes, equals new dictionary. I just hate doing that. There we go. And then we want a public int total strokes. Yeah, we'll initialize that as 0. Probably would already do it anyway because I've got ReSharper, a lovely programming tool. And actually, no, it wouldn't do it automatically, apparently, because that would go grey if it would do. Like that. There you go. That's sort of, that null is ever so slightly sort of transparent. Essentially, it just means it's redundant. We don't need to do it, so get rid of it. There we go. Right. So, on finished loading, we have the scene that has loaded. So that gives us its name. And what we do is we do a strokes.try_get. No, not try get. It's an add. No, there should be a try add or something. Is that not a thing in this in Unity? One second, let me try check something. It's not a concurrent dictionary feature, is it? I hope it's not. Oh, it is. Oh, well, we're not going to use a concurrent dictionary. We don't need that. Strokes dot. Okay, well. Now I've got to do an if statement. The benefit of using try_add over add is if it already exists, try_add will simply just do nothing. It won't add it. Whereas if I do .add and it does already exist, well, I mean, actually, it might already have error handling built in. Let me check. Strokes.add. I mean, there's no bloody documentation. There we go. Right, we're just loading up the source code for the add function. So we're going into some of the core C# code here, which is something that people don't typically need to do. Here we go. So adds the specified key and value to the dictionary. The key of the element to add, the value of the element to add, and exception. Yeah, here we go. So argument exception. An element with the same key already exists. So it doesn't have an existing element handling. So I actually have to do an if check. Whereas try_add will handle this. But we're not using the concurrent dictionary because we don't need to, and it's a lot. Well, I don't know if it is a lot more memory intensive, but we just don't need to. Concurrent resources, so you get like concurrent dictionary, concurrent bags, concurrent whatever. They're thread safe, which just means you can have multiple different processes, threads of code, accessing it all at the same time, and it's all safe. Whereas if we do multi-threading and try and access this dictionary here, it's going to trip up over itself. It's going to break. It's going to error. Like I said, we don't need concurrent stuff because we're not going to have multiple scenes accessing two different places in strokes at one time. So don't have to worry about that. Anyway, if strokes dot contains key scene, and actually if not, and it's actually scene name, then strokes dot add scene dot name 0. So all this does is when it finishes loading, it will add the scene, so the course, to the strokes dictionary with a value of 0. Else, if strokes does already contain this, so essentially if we've reloaded the level, if we've just failed it or whatever and we've hit restart essentially on the level, it will already exist and it may have 5 or 6 strokes, and I have 20 strokes, whatever. We need to reset it. So strokes, and then we do scene.name equals 0. So all we're doing here is we're saying if it does not contain the key, If the strokes dictionary does not already contain the scene, we add it and set its value to 0. Otherwise, if it does already contain the scene, we just set the value of that scene in the strokes dictionary to 0. Super simple. There we go, LP. There's your reset per level. So there we go. That sorts that out. But now we do actually need to handle the this here. So we need to do. No, so this will okay. I'm just trying to think about how we want to do this. Now, what about high scores and knowing what your previous best strokes was? We'll do high scores in a bit. I just want to get it counting strokes for now. But that will also be done in Game Controller, and we'll have another strokes essentially. I might as well make that now, and we'll say high scores. Ooh. And what will happen is this will be the exact same thing. So if it doesn't already contain it, we go high scores, that there. Else. What we do here. See, there's me saying we're going to add it later. I'm doing it now. High scores. Scene.name equals strokes scene.name. However, I know what we need to do first is if strokes scene.name is greater than high scores scene.name. Not building next names. But then we just set it. There we go. I just hope you're happy. So if high scores does not contain this course, this scene, then we add it with a value of 0. Then we say, okay, well, if strokes does not contain this scene, then add it. If it does contain the scene, then that tells us that we've already started getting strokes, as in like we're resetting from an existing stroke count. And what we do is we say, right, if the current strokes essentially is greater than the latest high score, then we want to set the latest high score equal to that stroke, the current stroke count, and then we reset the current stroke count to 0. Yeah, so that should work. And we never reset the high scores to 0. We just add it if it doesn't exist. So there we go. Nice one, LP. Yes, you are the master of distraction. Very good. Hang on a sec. I swear to God. Okay. Nothing I hate more than Discord pings that don't need to happen. There's definitely some Discord servers I need to leave. Anyway, void on collision. Enter 2D. Collision 2D. Collision. On collision enter 2D. That is on collision enter 2D is called when the collider rigid body 2D has begun touching another. Yeah. Okay. Should go blue, but oh well. Private. There you go, just one blue. Now, how are we going to track this? But we don't really want to be doing this on the golf ball, do we? We want to be doing this on the player, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do private pool touching ball. False. So what we're doing is we've got a boolean, so a true or false value that's simply going to represent whether or not we're touching the ball. It's false when we're not touching, true when we are. We've then got an integer value called last touch, which is going to be the time since the last touch in fixed update seconds. Fixed update runs 50 times per second, so it's going to increase. This last touch will increase by 50 every second. So that gives us a good sort of baseline. What we could say is, okay, well, if you last touched it more than 1 second ago, then that should be considered another touch. If your last touch was within 1 second, so within 50, then we consider it the same touch, because it could have just been, like I mentioned earlier, you got the ball, you got the player, bounce off slightly, and then, like, you know, player comes along, the ball bounces slightly, and yeah, it could be that. So we need to account for that. And anyway, here, this code here, if not touching ball, last touch plus plus, then all we're doing was just saying if touching ball is actually set to false, so if not touching ball, then increase last touch by 1. So plus plus just increments by 1. Just increment last touch, and the default increment value for an integer is 1. And we know fixed update is called once every 0.0125. I don't know. It's 50 times a second, whatever that is in yeah. So that, like I said, that gives us a good baseline. We know that last touch will increase by 50 every second. Perfect. So on collision enter, we will say, and actually what we're going to do is we're going to set last touch to 50 by default, 51 by default, because it's just occurred to me, if you happen to spawn in right next to the ball and last touch starts at 0, then you could touch the ball within a second of spawning in, and it won't count that as your first touch. Because what we want to do is we say, right, if collision.gameObject.tag equals, no, wait, what? Hang on a sec. How do I? What's the process over here? That's right. We do an ignore case. Oh. I think it's golf ball in there. Import missing references, that's good. Is golf ball's tag? I actually have no idea. Yes, it is. Okay, so if collision.gameObject.tag equals golf ball, string comparison, ordinal ignore case. Then last. Okay, no. What we're gonna do? Sorry, hang on one sec. If, on collision, stay. Yes, we want to say touching ball equals true. And we could do this. We could. Okay, we'll be a bit more resource efficient. Be a bit more efficient. There we go. Yeah, that's of course. What I was going to say is we could use the on collision stay, and just have touching ball always be set to true then? But that would just every single frame the ball is touching you, it would be constantly refreshing the boolean. So anyway, I was wondering why he wasn't in my chat. Yeah, streaming today. I know. It's almost like I've mentioned it a few times. No, yeah, streaming. Yeah. Perhaps a different variable name than touching ball. Wait, Vindex, aren't you streaming right now? Did you stop? And what's wrong with touching ball, LP? What are we thinking? Oh, hang on. I told you he was playing. Yeah, no, I know. I know Vindex was, but is he still? I was watching Vindex's stream before I started my one. Oh, well, that answers that question. You raided. Okay, that answers that one. Yeah, me and LP can raid. Woo! I mean, sure, LP, sure, Barmy Army raid, okay. Fair enough. But what should we call this? What should we call this variable? It's used to track when we're touching the golf ball. If touching ball is not appropriate, what should we call it? We could call it like ball collision, I guess. Stroking the ball. Oh my god. What? Vindicator A. I like that. I think that's pretty good. Homosexual month is okay. Sure. What? Where did that come from? Count stroke. There we go. That's your variable name. Oh. Gently caressing the dimpled sphere. Do you know what? Do you know what? I actually quite like that one. Gently caressing the dimpled sphere, even though it's not dimpled. I misspelled caressing. Don't know how to spell caressing. We'll leave it, screw it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Gently caress of the dimple sphere, that's crazy. But anyway, on collision enter, we actually then want to do another check, and that is if last. Oh, actually, over here we do if last touch is greater than 50, then we do a game controller dot strokes, and then scene manager dot get active scene dot name plus plus. Oh, I don't know. And yeah, we can invert that. That's a fair point, actually. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, is it 1R? Oh, okay. I just copied LP's thingy. There we go. Well, yes, Britt, I don't know what you're listening to. Yes, like LC said, boys being immature. My name is the next variable. I mean, I can't write that. It's a PG-13 stream. I can't write that word. That goes against TOS. Actually, it doesn't. It goes against the film ratings, whatever it is. I don't know. PG-13 rules. Ah. I might do that actually. Like, if I'm going to start doing these programming streams more often, I might do channel point redemptions. No, not Vin. Like, that went straight over your head. No. I might do channel point redemptions for like people to name variables. The only downside is that after I don't know, like 20 streams in, we've got this piece of code that's got a bunch of random variable names, and we have no idea what they do. Just like the transport game, just like Transport Fever. That's it. Right, what I'm gonna do to test this, and I'm actually gonna make. Oh, it already is perfect. It's already public. That's what I like to see. Where am I going? Here. And actually, I do just need to come over here, and we need to do something else. We need to do game controller.instance.total strokes ++. There we go. So we need to increment that as well. Yes, okay, we can invite that. There we go. Anyway, looks like M+, I approve. Oh, yeah, it's not lagging, bro. That would be epic clip. What the F does gobbledygook flim flam shaft variable control? Yes. Genuinely. That would be what it's like. Oh, what's the no. There we go. So, let's have a look at our game controller. Okay. Perfect. Great. That means that okay, maybe I do need to know. That means that these aren't going to display. Oh, it's because I did a get set. Great. I forget that breaks Unity. Cheers, Unity. I don't really need a get set. Yes. Whatever. Anyway. No 3D. What? No 3D. No, we're not doing 3D. Jesus. Screw that. And it still isn't giving us our dictionaries. Will it give us our dictionaries when we hit play? No. I have absolutely no idea which attribute annotation I need to add. No idea. Let me Google this one. Unity C# annotations attributes, whatever. Hide. No, so there's a hide in the inspector, but we don't want to hide in the inspector. Show in inspector. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I might actually know. I'm gonna need to serialize it. Oh, is it serialized field? I don't know. Nope. Serializable? Maybe. I don't think so. No. Oh, I don't know. Crap. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just I'd rather not print a console. Oh, it is serialized field. That's the one. I just googled it, and that is the one. Serialized field. Well, that's not working. So. We'll just have to print it for each S in strokes dot ease Unity. What is it? Debug dot log S strokes S. I don't want to have to do that. I've got to. Anyway, can we do risk tonight? I'm free for risk for the next hour only. Then I'm on calls all afternoon. Well, we don't have Strange or Hagrid, so Hagrid's streaming FIFA and Strange isn't available for like the next half hour, maybe 20 minutes. Half hour. So we don't have anyone. Just us lot. Oh, it works! Okay, maybe not. Let's just retest that one. And day 3 of asking if you've seen Baby Driver yet. I have actually, yeah. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm not sure about this one. We can do 3s and AI. Could we? Really? So what I guess I want to do here is if last touch is greater than 50. Oh no, you know what it is? I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. No. So on enter, we need to. So hang on. So if last touch is greater than 50, then we do these. Then out here is where we do last touch 0. Yeah, because on the collision, yeah. Did you also know you don't have a title? Do I not? Pretty sure I do. Why don't I have a title? Like what? Why? Why? Twitch? Why? Right, well, we're gonna fix that live. What? All right. Restream. Anyway, that should fix it. As in that, what we just did should fix our bug. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the time's a bit long. It is a little bit long. Is it 50 times a second? I haven't changed it, have I? Oh. Also, that should be greater than, shouldn't it? Yeah, greater than 50. I'm confused as to why that was even working. Anyway, oh, are you free Sunday? Yeah, yes. Yes? I think so. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, we're a bit better now. I'd say that's acceptable. Yeah, fine. Count 9. Awesome. There we go. So that shows the box. The crate doesn't count as a touch. So perfect. Although that does mean, oh, do you know what? That opens up a game mode, doesn't it? That opens up a least strokes game mode where you have to use environmental factors like crates to move the ball to get the least amount of strokes. Imagine if you could get across this really complex course in 1 stroke, or 0 strokes if you could do it. That'd be cool. Anyway, so that's that sorted. We need to actually now test the reset. You can use the ball to jump both obstacles in this map. What do you mean? As in to get over the spike? You can get over the spike normally. That's not the obstacle. Getting the ball over the spot over there though is impossible with the physics and whatnot. So we got that. If we hit R, yeah, it reset to 0. Sweet, awesome. 2. Oh, that's a high jump. Yeah, yeah. You can ramp up over it. Plus, also you can jump over the spike normally. The spike's not supposed. The spike isn't there to stop you from being able to jump over it. It's to stop the ball from being able to go past it. Which I mean, this little ditch does anyway. But we created this level before the ball was so heavy. The ball used to be able to like go up here and go flying because we've increased the mass significantly. I think the player has a mass of 1. Yeah, so the player has a mass of 1, but the ball I think is 2. No, it is also 1. Oh no, it's gravity scale. That's right. Gravity is twice as effective on the ball, but only 1.5 times as effective on the player. So that's why the player can jump so high, but the ball seems to be more affected by gravity. Anyway, let's complete the level. Oh, yeah. Ah, 5. See, I've just realised that doesn't count as all of that. Getting the ball up and over was count as 1 stroke. Should it do? Depending on how the reason I asked about Sunday is depending on how I feel I might come back for the afternoon. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've got nothing planned Friday, Sunday, so we can chill. That's why I think the drag needs to be a little lower as well as the time limit between touches. Yeah, so the time limit between touches does need to be lowered. I'm thinking not 50, let's go 30, which is 50 divided by 30. It's a really awkward 1.6 times every second. So if we actually do 30 divided by 50, no, not 80, 50. So, oh wait, hang on. No, hang on. I don't know, whatever. It's whatever. Are we picking up the violin on the way through? Oh yeah, so you do end up getting the blue one then, did you? Because it looked cool. It did look cool. I'll give you that. And then you said the drag. So do we really think the drag needs to be lowered so that it's more roly poly? So we make that say 0.6, and then the angular drag will lower to like 0.2. I think the angular drag is kind of arbitrary here. Else you are going to have such high stroke counts. That's true. That's true. Yes. Yeah, he's near Royal Burke, so I figured if I'm halfway, I might as well jump on the train and say hi to Mum and Dad. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Fair enough. Oh, wow. I'm so good. I am so good at this game. In before a top-down golf game? No. Top-down? What? Ugh. No, this is a puzzle golf game. It's just a puzzle golf game. Where you hitting the ball is what counts. Oh, that's a third stroke. That's a fourth stroke. Oh. Go down with it. Wait, I thought I fixed that. Hold your horses. I fixed that on the first map, I think. I don't know. Anyway, what are our stats for this? 0.6.2. Right, let's copy that over to the other scenes. 0.6.2. Save. Save. Please save. When you're ready, come on. Come on, Unity. We done. No. Oh God, LP, what are you doing? That's a fourth stroke. Oh. Go down with it. It's very nice, is it, LP? I'm very offended. Yeah, what's Unity doing? Come on. Unity, bud. Oh, wait. Stop. Okay. Yeah, I'm going a bit crazy. Anyway, what if when the ball and player touch there is more bounce, so it's really like a stroke? No, pushing it. I'm just trying to think, like, how would you control the power of the stroke? Because that's one of the benefits of the pushing. Like, the longer you push it, the more force it has. You know, player speed. But this is the thing: you only go one speed. So if when you touch the ball it pings, you're all like, that's it. You just. Well, hang on. I say there isn't any place. I mean, there is. Like, there's a build-up, I guess. Kind of, not really. Yeah, imagine you just go ping and it just fires. Freedom Day is now on the 19th of July. Jesus Spike, yeah, I heard. Also, I've just realised, yeah, like, I'm racking up strobes. Oh, 8 strokes, birdie. Oh, look at that, total strokes keeps going. Yes. Pro gamer. Oh god, oh god, oh god. There we go. Our state just opened up to 100% capacity for all business today. That's going to go great. Yeah, totally. That's going to go so great. Yeah, so I can see in the bottom, course 2, 2 strokes, total strokes 10. Course 3, 0, 1, 11. Oh, and of course I ruined it. Course 3, 0, but total doesn't, oh. Here we go, LP. This is a question for you, actually. Because I want to know what you think of this. Should total still keep what was done in the last attempt? Or should it reset back to what it was on the last restart? What do you think? Yeah, I've had to listen to people complain about Illinois not being fully open like everywhere else in the States. It is. Oh. Total should increment. So total should. Do we think total should go up even when you reset? So if I get, say, like 3 strokes here, if I touch the ball. So if you restart a level, it counts against you. I like it. Okay, there you go. So like 2, 3. I didn't touch it. No. There you go. 4, and then if I reset, we're still at 15 total strokes, which is what we were before we restarted. So, or resetting because of 3-stroke penalty. Oh, what? So you mean what it was when you went at the level the first time plus 3? As in, if you entered with 10, you got yourself 7 strokes. You went up to 17. You hit the reset button, but you actually go down to 13 because 10 plus the original 10 plus 3. Is that what we're thinking? Actually, no, because then there's no penalty for after the first restart, is there? Actually, no. I think we should keep it like this because this will encourage players to continue playing the more strokes they've got in the course. So even if the course goes badly towards the end, they're less inclined to reset it. Yeah. I think we should do that. I mean, it kind of then means that people are less inclined to go for perfect runs. Or you could think of it as it then creates a bit of a speedrun elite kind of situation where, you know, only those who want the speed run will, you know, keep resetting. That makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I thought I touched that. There we go. Come on. Move. Okay. All of this is still counted as 1 stroke. There we go. There's a 2nd stroke. 4th stroke, 3rd stroke, 4th stroke. Oh well. Yeah, but I do think that resetting should keep the total strokes up to the point that you reset because, like I said, that then incentivizes people to learn the course and not screw up. You know, it incentivizes people to get through the course in as little resets as possible. You may want 1 more open block of flatness so you can stand next to the ball effectively. Yeah, I guess. So slope down, hole, flat, slope up. What we might do, I'm just thinking here, we might actually, like, the reason for the slope was to stop you from being able to... What was the reason for the slope? Oh, that's right. The reason for the slope was to have there'd be a flush surface. Sorry, for the crate to be able to fall into the hole. But the reason for the drop down for the button was for the flush surface, so the ball could roll over the thingy. But now that we've shrunk the box size and it more easily fits in the hole, I think we should just remove. We're either going to remove the slope entirely, or we're going to raise it up by 1 and have flats either side. So it'll be slope down, flat, hole, flat, slope up, I think. We'll do that. We're going to do that. Yes. Or kill that first hill entirely. Well, no, so the reason for the hill was so that when you push the ball and it goes over the button and you see that light turn on and you go, oh, okay, it's cool. So the ball does things. If you stop paying attention, that ball's going in the hole. That's a reset. So the whole point of the hill is to not penalize people for, you know, dropping their attention to the ball to start with. Not with your drag now. True, actually, true. Okay. Yeah, true. Didn't think of that. But I do still want to move the hill back then, at least. You'd have to give it a big hit. True, yeah. And I guess... No, I think even with a big hit, you probably still wouldn't drop into the hole. I think you'd probably end up stopping around this area here. I don't know how well you can see that, like in the middle where the hill is now. Anyway, so let's go ahead and hide these two so I can work on this. Do a map, tile palette. Let's put out the eraser. Oh, actually, that doesn't do that. Oh no, that's not there. Idiot. What am I doing? It's that one though, yeah. What I'm thinking is we push the hill back twice. There. There we go. Yeah, so something like that. And then the crate we will... I think the crate will put here. Yeah, okay. Put it just there. Like that. There we go. Bit of test run. Ugh. So you saw it activated that, and it does actually still go in the hole. But that, to be honest, like, I think we'll be fine. I think it's fine. Honestly, I think that's going to be fine. So with the non-100% sprite, it floats. The non-100% sprite, it floats. I'm going to need you to explain that one. The crate looks like it's floating, does it? Oh, you mean that what, like that 1 pixel? I've got the 1 pixel gap under me. The ball doesn't. Whatever. If I jump on it, it's probably gonna like. I move it a bit. No. I don't know. Oh no! No. In the pre-render is before physics, so it falls a few pixels when you hit play. Oh, you mean here? Yeah. So in the editor itself, in the scene editor, physics aren't applied. Yeah. So like I could put the ball up here, and it wouldn't. It would only apply once I hit play. There you go. You see the ball drop. So, yeah. Yeah. So in this area here, there's no physics, which is great for testing. So yeah. Awesome. Okay. So we've got that set up. We've fixed up this a bit. The ball does roll in there, but it's whatever. To be honest, it's far away enough that I feel like the player would notice the ball has gone for a wander. Like they're stopping it. Oh, cool! The ball. They'll chase after it, and because of the drag, it slows down enough for them to catch up. Which I know was a problem before. We can test that actually. We go a little. Oh, cool! Oh wait. Kind of. I was a bit quick, I guess. Maybe you might not be able to make it. It's one reset. It's one touch. Oh wait, no. It's one touch. You reset, one touch. You go, okay, don't do that next time. That's what you think. Whatever, it's fine. Plus, this is learning opportunity. Not like they're going for a perfect on the first game. True. No, that's a fair point. I didn't think of that. That's a very fair point. But now I think we need something very important done. And we need to do it on course 1. This is going to be very important. It's our UI. Canvas. So we go to game. Okay, of course it's not going to play. Green place overlay. Yes, we want it pixel perfect, I think. I don't know. Anyway, if we zoom out, the only problem with the canvas is it's absolutely massive. So annoying. Oh well, anyway. So canvas, we want to go UI and we want text. We want to use Text Mesh Pro. Is it going to kick off? It might do. I know that Text Mesh Pro requires a Pro license, so I mean we might be right actually. Font asset. File name, please. It's just called .asset. That's no good. Matte. No fonts. TCF. Okay, 1 second. No, let me move this. There we go. I am just going to see if I find if I can find a font, a TTF font. Oh, they might all be OTF. I'm not sure. Let me check something. There's a specific font I'm looking for. There it is. Where is it? Where's the bold? There it is. Copy. Unity projects. Badger Quest. Assets. Fonts. Okay, that is not what I want to spell. Fonts. There we go. Yes! It's a TTF! I love it. Okay, so... whatever, I don't care about liberation. Go away. So what is this? This is a mobile distance field. Is there a font material? Yes, there is. Font asset, got it. So fonts, create font asset. Whatever, there we go. Create font asset. Look at that. And then what was that Text Mesh Pro material thing, wasn't it? Not sure. I think, to be honest, the this here, yeah, it just uses this part, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Strokes. Level strokes. We want this bit to be a little bit more. Let's set this to 500. We're actually going to have it be anchored to the top left. So 10, 10. See? Negative 50. What? Yeah, I just typed negative 50. Whatever. 250. 300. Anyway, so that should be fine. I also want it to be in white with a black outline. Thickness of thick. No, 2.5. Yeah. Just so it's visible even on a light background. Oh, we could get a bit fancy with this. Underlay. Underlay. Oh, there we go. That's the distance field I noticed. Oh, okay. Eepa, yeehaw. What? Is that what usually follows underlay? You said underlay, yeah, okay, yeah. Level strokes. And we want a total strokes, which is going to be a position of -100. That's the one. And then all we need to do, this is going to be super simple. We just go, not player controller, go away. I don't want you player controller. Leave me alone. Here we do a public text mesh. No, text mesh pro level total. And over here we just do a, get rid of that first of all, because we know that's fine. I mean, we could do this on player controller. We'll do it here. So over here we do bar s equals game controller dot instance strokes get active scene dot name +1. We'll do that. S bar t equals game not game, what game controller dot instance dot total strokes +1. We want this to be equals t so all we're doing here is we're instead of incrementing the value by 1, like just doing the ++ thing, we're actually going to grab the value, add 1 to it, and say, okay, well, this new value with the +1 is s for the strokes for the level, and then total strokes +1 is t, and we say, okay, well, we're going to set the value in game controller to those new values. But before we do that, we then want to do game controller dot instance dot level dot text. Yes, equals level strokes s. Oh, there we go. Total text is total strokes t. There we go. So that there is going to handle our text. And we've got that set up here, so our text mesh pros are there. All we need to do is drag these objects here, so level strokes over here, over to here. No, what? Why? Game controller. Switch, no. What? Don't forget a tooltip for R to reset current level. Oh, very clever. I like it. Yes. So we're actually going to do that at the very top. So it's going to be, this is going to be a position of 100. Total strokes will be 150. Level strokes, I'm going to duplicate that and stick it right at the top. Call it tip. That sounds bad. Reset tip. Reset tip. It's going to be a position of -50, and it's just going to be press R to reset level. Boom, done. Simple. Just a tip is fine. Oh my god. Discord servers. I need to leave several Discord servers. They're so annoying. I can also close all that now. There we go. Right. We need to figure out why this isn't working. So there is a simple solution we have here, in that we can simply change this to be from Text Mesh Pro simply to game object. And all we do is in player controller, we would do dot get component. Oh, actually, this will be text mesh pro. Like that would be acceptable. I mean, it wouldn't. I don't like it. The alternative is to figure out why this isn't working, and that's what I want to do. So I do not like just referencing game objects and then having to get components because it doesn't guarantee the component exists. We could do a check in here. We could say, okay, well, if game controllers or instance.level.get controller text mesh pro is not null, so if it exists, basically, we then proceed. But it would just be so much simpler. We can just guarantee that we've dragged the text mesh pro into there. So Unity text mesh pro in script. So here we go. So changing text mesh pro text from UI via script. The reason you are getting the error is simply because you added the text mesh pro UGI component to the game object. That's okay. That answers my question. It's what I suspected would happen. This would have also caused problems. I'll be honest, when I saw the text mesh pro options, I thought, how much do you want to bet that really we're not using a text mesh pro, we're using a text mesh pro UGI? Turns out I think that's what the case is. So let's try that again. Level strokes. There we go. Sorted. And now it will no longer automatically go to the console, so that's perfect. All of a sudden, I'm super tired and I have to work in 20 minutes. Oh, Brett, no! I hate when that happens. I hate when, like, can you put a fake keyboard key box behind the R to make it look like a keyboard key, assuming there will not be a setting for key binding editing allowed? Do you know what, LP? That is a very, very good suggestion. I actually like that a lot. Our keyboard key. The answer is yes, we can. I just need to find a key. I just need to find a fake keyboard key. So what we might do is I might just get an R key because I've found several graphics. Just trying to find one that looks suitable. And there's one that looks pretty good. Or, I mean, alternatively, I could just do keyboard key. Blank. And we could just have the R printed on top of it. We'll do that. We'll do that. I like that. Can I get that one, please? Oh, it's a JPEG. Ugh. Nobody likes JPEGs. Can I get a JPEG version of that? See, that one's pretty good. Let's go with that. Oh. Right, we're gonna have to do a bit of editing because this one actually does have a white background. Oh, of course it's got watermark on it. Why wouldn't it? I can't even see, Jesus. Oh, I'm not using this one. I'm not using this one because it's not like a clean edge. I mean, I could raise the tolerance or lower the tolerance, is it? If I set that to 50. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Screw it. Whatever. Sorted. That's our keycap. We're done. Unity projects, Badger quest, assets, textures, stick it in there. There it is. Canvas, UI, image. Zoom out a ton. Awesome. It does use sprites. Spot on. Stick that there. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? And then, yeah, what we'll do is we'll lower this to 150 and then we'll lower the total strokes to 200. That just gives us a little bit more room to play with the reset thing. And then we can have that be like 75. Oh, not 75. 60. Sure. And then all I need to do, space this out a little bit. We can play with the spacing once we get the image in there. Call this one key. We'll just drag it over. Oh, actually, that does need to be there. It probably could also be shrunk down a bit. So if we say 75 to 75. Yeah. And then we just need to get rid of the quotes. Actually, that's pretty well placed already, but I'm just going to do that. There we go. What do we think? Does that look horrible? I just want to put... Oh my god. I want to put one more space. Just there. That doesn't look too bad, I don't think. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, the R could probably be a little bit smaller. I'm just looking at my keyboard. My keyboard's probably not a very good like representation because the letters are centered on mine. Like centered horizontally. Vertically, they're at the top, but they're horizontally centered. I think that looks fine, honestly. And what we could do... Yours is center. Interesting. Tell you what, we might just do that. Because, I mean, it makes more sense, doesn't it? To have it be center. Something like that. Although I think that probably does need to be moved to the left by one. And black and back. Yeah, mine are black and backlit by a red light. So... other than my WASD keys and my 1 to 4 keys, those are actually red and they've got like a texture on them, so I can feel them like when I'm without looking at the keyboard, like I can tell where they are. Well, actually, I haven't said that. The 1 to 4 keys aren't textured; they're just red. But WASD, they've got like a one of those steel crosshatch effects on, where you got like the 3 lines there, the 3 lines there. You know, you got that pattern like that. I forget what it's called. I've always associated it with Robot Wars. Is that the one, Robot Wars? I don't know. Anyway, Diamond Plate, I guess. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna Google that. Diamond Plate. Yes! That's it. Kind of. Yeah, basically, yeah, diamond plate. I didn't realise that was... Oh, no, wait, it might be checker plate. Hold on a sec. I found an article of checker plate versus diamond plate. What's the difference? Oh, maybe not then. Looks like it's the same thing then. Ignore that. Yes, diamond plate. Is it a DAS keyboard? I'm going to need you to explain that one. What's a DAS keyboard? That's the name, Das, as in German. Das. I see. Das keyboard. No, no, it's not. It's a HyperX keyboard. So, yes. Do you know what? I say we give this a test run. I've also just realised I think there's an extra space on this side. Yes, there was. Okay. Okay. Hey, hi Axe, how you doing? Oh wait, yeah, so that's going to update. There, look at that. Oh yeah, and I've also just realised that's not going to update when it comes time to switch levels. Like level strokes will stay at 2 until we touch the ball. There we go. Everyone hide. It's hi Axe. All right, well I'm gonna get off here and go and say work later. See you, Brit. Enjoy work or try. Oh yeah, I forgot the UI doesn't follow. I need to add that in. My bad. One sec. There should be a don't destroy a node. Here we go. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I'm gonna Google don't destroy a node script because I'm not writing one myself. Unity don't destroy a node script. I have a spare 3-month Nitro code. What shall one do? You can't have had Nitro beforehand. I was in Discord Nitro. I don't know. What do you fancy doing with it? Have you had Nitro before? Why not use it yourself? Do you know what? I've just realised I don't actually need to do what I'm worried about doing. All I need to do is don't destroy a node. That's that script sorted. Where's the canvas? There it is. I have it now. I have 4 more codes. You have 4 codes for Nitro. Jesus Christ. Fair enough. I feel like I should also stick this on there as well. I have 6 Epic accounts. You get Nitro as part of Epic? What? I don't know that. Interesting. Well, let me just fix this. So we want that to start with 0. And we do actually want to modify these on load. So awesome. It's free ATM. What is free? What? Wait. Huh? I'm so confused, IX. Hey Porto, how you doing? You see EA had a big... I did see EA had a big data breach, yes. Vindex showed me. Yeah. There we go, we start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We go to the next level. Resets to 0. 1 and total goes up to 5. I'm gonna intentionally. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Level goes back to 0. Sweet. But our total strokes did not go down. Our strokes do not increase when we touch the boxes. That's good. Speedrun strats. Don't mind me. Go on, let's just whack it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't get off the ball until now. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Barely. Sweet. I have 3 different credit cards because of FIFA. Why'd you have a credit card at age 8? Hey, Patrick GPCW27. How you doing? Thanks for following. Pull my Streamlabs back up. I just realised, did I do that last level in 1 stroke? think I did. Here we go. Should we do this one in one stroke? Oh, yeah, there we go. One stroke. Boom. And then let's just hit R. There we go. It works, LP, it works. High scores aren't yet displayed. Maybe we should do that next. Oh, yeah. Pop up when you get a hole in one. That would be a good idea. Oh, that would be really good idea, LP. Yeah. Hi, great job, bro. Oh, thanks, Patrick. I like that idea, LP. We're going to do that. So let's do another one of these. Yes. And we want this to be completely centered. 0, 0. We also want our text to be centered, which is as easy as that. There we go. Awesome. We're going to have this be like font size 60, and we actually want this to be like a height of 200 and height width of 800, and yay! What did we collapse? I just collapsed something. I have no idea what I just collapsed. Oh well, let's raise that to like 80, 120, 100 is fine. There we go. Can I give away Nitro in your chat? I mean, if it works, sure. Let's have that raised up a little bit. So yeah, 250 I think would be good. 250. That's 150. 200. There we go. That's a hole in one. Where's our code? So public text mesh pro UGI hole. We'll say hole 1, and then we're going to do over here. We're going to say hole 1 dot active is active. Set active. No, set. Oh no, because it's text mesh pro. Dot visible. Opacity, no. Is I mean, we could just set the text to nothing. That could work. Alpha. Of course it's alpha. You need to add a payment to Discord though, and not have had Nitro before. I mean, yeah, hi X, feel free. You are more than welcome to give it away, as long as you're not scamming people. Which, I mean, if you're just giving a code away, you're not scamming people, are you? Should be fine. Right. Here, this is where we want to do this. So we actually want to say game controller dot instance dot hold 1 dot alpha equals, and I just realized this is we're doing this is so crazy. This is so like, we're doing so much reaching into other things here. If game controller dot instance dot strokes scene manager dot get active scene dot name equals 1, or is less than or equal to 1, then we say game controller, no, not game com, game controller dot instance dot hold 1 dot alpha equals 1f. Let's get rid of all of the useless stuff we've just pulled in. There we go. Why not do it in the Discord? That's true. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Hikes, if you want, if you do it like if you want, you can do it in the Barmy Army Discord. You know. I really need to clean up my movement Discord. You know. Just because like I don't like use it anymore. But I need to remove all of the like things like the stream events and YouTube. Well, YouTube events I want to keep. I need to have a chat with Strange about that. Actually, I need to see if Strange is down for adding a YouTube text channel, like how we got the live streamers one. I'm thinking we need like maybe we could have like a YouTubers one, which will then post when me and Strange upload to YouTube, and Hagrid if he ever uploads to YouTube. Like, I don't know, Hagrid might have plans. I think that's something I want to do. Yeah. So. And that way then I can just basically trash like 90% of this of the movement Discord. Like, I'll get rid of subs and members. Actually, I'll keep that for now. Until we can figure out a way of getting roles set up for subs and members. Actually, we could set up a no, I know we could set up a bot that hooks into our Twitch channels that has permissions to set the stuff. Yes, I know what. Yeah, I know I would do it. I got it. Anyway, right. I'm giving away one code, so let me get another one. Just give me half hour. Yo, if you have a credit card, you can link to Discord and have not had Nitro before. Here is 3 months. That's what I'll say. Sure. Okay. Fair enough. Right, what do we want to do here? We want to go... No, hole in one. Hole one. There we go. How do I set the alpha here? Probably here? Yes. Ooh. See if we can do it. Boom. Imagine if I juggled that. I kind of want to try that now. Oh, no. I really want to see if I can juggle it. Right, let me try and get it up to some speed here. There we go. Oh, no. Butchered that. Never mind. Actually, I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to pull that with me. Right, what I want to do here is I want to test to make sure more than one stroke doesn't trigger it. You know. Oh, that bounce. Imagine if that happened and you were trying to go for the hole in one. There we go, so that's good. And the next thing I want to try, which actually I think I've already tried. Oh! Here we go. So after resetting, so after having already had more than one stroke, I want to reset, and now I want to try and get a hole in one here. Boom, awesome. Here, this is the code. Oh, I thought you said you was going to post it in Discord. I'm so confused. Oh, assurance legit. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right. Oh. Level idea: multiple holes for multiple crates, but they're color coordinated, so you have to do them in the correct order and use other boxes places in the right hole first to get the others into there. I see what you're saying. So you'd have like a red hole, a yellow hole, a blue hole kind of thing, and like maybe the blue box is over on the left with you, but the red box is between like the red and the yellow, and you can't just push the blue box over. You have to get the red box in first, then push the blue box over, etc, etc. That's pretty cool. Okay, I've apparently killed the input system. Great. Exactly, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. But first, I want to get the high score. I want to get the high score sorted. So here we want total... move holding one up here. Get it out of the way. High score. And actually, what's going to happen is total strokes is going to be one lower. So 250. So it's going to be level strokes, level high score, total strokes. Done. That was quick. It was very quick. Nice one, Hyax. Been very generous there. Right, so how are we handling our high score? Let's try it here. So high. You just call it high. I have 2 codes being given away. Yeah, but you have 4, don't you? And plus, you already said you had it before. I would give it away if I had it. I just don't have it. Yeah. I used one. Oh, I see. You used one of yourself. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So how did you do that? Did you say you got it through Epic? Is that what's gone on there, or Epic Games? Like, as in, like, this dodgy POS, this thing, this nightmare thing. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I was gonna say, don't tell me I have to play that. Come on, Epic Games, what are you doing? This is how terrible it is. It's not loading. Right, we'll leave that in the background. So what we want to do is, on level finished loading, we will say if... Oh, what am I doing here? If high scores dot contains key scene dot name, then high dot text equals level high score, high scores scene dot name. Right. The only issue I used to code on myself and gave one to a mate, giving away 2 right now, and have like 2 more codes and can get more whenever. Yeah, so how do you get them? Like, what's the process? Is this loaded yet? Of course it hasn't. Where is it? Where's Epic Games? Did it? Wait, what? Ah! There we go. Use Google, then go on Epic Games. Oh, there we go. Now it's loaded. Oh, it wants me to sign. I'm not signing in. I'll sign in later. Epic Games Discord Nitro. Oh. That's cool. Okay, I might keep that. Keep that in mind. Right, so my only issue here... No, okay, I know what we're going to do. I know exactly what we're going to do here. Because my only issue is that we've got no way of going back to previous levels. So the solution is actually pretty simple. We do level 1. I'm going to bind that to the path 1. One keyboard, there we go, and I'm actually going to add another one, which is going to be one numpad. There we go. Can I duplicate that? Yes, I can. Oh, look, it even does level 2. No, don't duplicate the action map. What are you doing? Delete. Duplicate that one. There we go, level 3. I just need to change that to 2. 2. Horse. And then from there we can then link here. We just do input.actionMap.level1.started game controller.instance.load scene. Yes, and we can just do course 1. Sweet. We can like specifically load specific courses by name doing this. Boom. And so the way what this means now is when you complete the course, it should update the high score for the course. Yeah, and hang on a sec. Something that has just occurred to me, and I actually need to do this in Golf Ball, is we need to set the high score here. So do you know what? To make this a little bit, public void, private void, whatever, private void, set high score. Or what we'll actually do is set score. Yes. That's going to handle the hole in one as well. What we'll do is we'll go. Wasn't paying attention. Please tell me you are doing lowest. Lowest? No, I wasn't planning on doing lowest. Although I have just realised what you meant there. Sorry. Yeah, I just realised what you meant. Lowest. Yes. It's less than high scores. In which case, we need to actually set high scores default value to something like 99. Yeah. So what we want to do is here. That's where we want to do this part. One sec. Hang on 2 seconds. Where is it? I want to do this. It's in here. It's in there. Right. So what we're doing is we're doing all of this high score stuff in manager dot get scene dot now. So we're doing all high score stuff in the goal pool itself. So when it hits the goal, that's when we do the high score and we set the scores and whatnot. This is a messy bunch of code. Oh my god. Do you know what? Private string current scene equals. Well, that's just got to be it. There we go. Right, and then we do want to set if game control is possible, current scene. Yeah. No. Let's think for a second. Think. What I want to do is I want to be able to have all of the high scores available at once. I want to know, do you have program for streams or you do it whenever you want? Yeah, so my schedule, so like when I stream is Wednesday, Thursday and Fridays, so from 7 p.m. UK time, so the time in the UK, so you know, GMT or UTC, whatever, so from 7 p.m. although at the minute we're in daylight savings, so it's actually BST, which is British summertime. Anyway, so 7 p.m. UK time, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then occasionally on weekends as well. Anyway, welcome home, Mr. Strange. So what was the crisis, Strange? Tell us. The S is for summer. Yes, British summertime. Yes, BST, British summertime. My bed remote stopped working. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and the bed was flat, so it was a really bad night. Oh, sugar. Well, you got it sorted now, yeah. Like, well, I mean, you just said crisis averted. The controller's all sorted, is it? And couldn't do anything till I got that taken care of. Yeah. Well, as long as it's sorted now. So what I'm thinking. I mean, I know how we do it. I know what we're doing. Int. Current scene is equal to course next scene -1. So the reason we do that is so when we come here to do this, we do game dot instance dot high, and we do next scene -1. Course next scene -1 score is equal to high scores current scene, and actually let's bring that on a new line so it's cleaner. But the way, yeah, so what this is what this does is allows us to keep track of the current scene and the next scene just through a number. Because what I was thinking was, well, what if we're typing course 1 as the next scene, or course 2 as the next scene? Sure, we could like cut the 2 off, and that will give us our current number. But once we get to 10, that last digit becomes 0. But by just using a number and just sticking course on there at the end, that kind of fixes that. Anyway, so let's have a look. So the only downside, oh, it does, awesome. So we can add, here we go, so this is perfect. So we add our high scores over. So let's take high scores, and we're going to put high scores on the right. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, what is the alternate time name? BWT, BAT, it's called GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. I know you're playing, but you know, come on, LP, keep up. Oh, I didn't want to do that. GMT and BST, how odd. Yeah, I know. Greenwich Mean Time and British Summer Time. It is what it is. Have it right aligned and have that be 300. Oh, negative 300. And we want this to be right aligned as well. Course 1, high score 0. Bring that up to 200 now. There we go. Course 1, high score. High score. There we go. 200 to high score. 50 high score. Here we just changed one letter. CST, CDT, Central Standard and Central Daylight. It was a legit question. I'm not always being as fast, only 80% of the time. Fair enough, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense, obviously. CST, CDT. I don't know. I think it's just an old way of doing it, and we just haven't ever changed it, so. It is what it is, you know? So, game controller, I want 3 of these. I want Force 1 high score, Force 2 high score, Force 3 high score. Instead of high score, should it be best score? Yes, actually. Yeah, because you're right, that could get confusing between highest touches, which it's not. It's course 1 best score. You are right. I'm actually going to change it in the name. Then we will come over here and actually realize that needs to be that one. No, that does need to be that one. It's this one here. It needs to be -2. Because next thing's going to be 2 when we're currently on the first course, and the first course is actually index 0. So it's 2 - 2. Yeah. Anyway, game controller, I want to rename this to best. The high scores list I do want to change as well to best scores. There we go. Think. Okay. My country time is UTC +3. +3? Jesus! That means that when I'm streaming at like 11 PM my time, it's 2 AM for you. And like when I'm streaming, oh, actually, no, it's not. It's 1 AM for you when it's 11 PM my time. Because BST, which is what we are at the minute here in the UK, is actually UTC +1. Yeah, GMT, which is our non-daylight savings, is the same as UTC. So right now, when I'm streaming at 11, it's like 1 for you. So what you're saying is right now for you, it should be 11:24. I'm guessing. Anyway, so that's set score. So if the current strokes is less than the best strokes, yeah. So if the current strokes for the level is less than the best strokes for the level, then we say, okay, the best strokes is equal to current strokes. Cool. If best strokes does exist, like if a high score exists, a best score for this course exists, then we set the text for that to be equal to this, to that best score. Cool. Now the only problem is our flags, balls, our balls are wrong. So course 1 we want to set the next scene to 2. There we go. Course 2 we set the next scene to 3. Course 3 we set the next scene to 4. Okay, anyway, yeah, awesome, Porto, awesome. Here we go, so we're back on scene 1. Right. It didn't actually work because it didn't update the thing. Great. Perfect. Trying to read input using Unity, but you switched in. Oh. I didn't realize I'd broken that. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, well. That stops all the errors. Awesome. So I touch. I let go. I cry. Index was outside the bounds of the array. Right, what's the... Okay, but the ball here is 2. Oh, best is empty. Probably because I renamed it to best. Okay, I'll give it that one. That'll be what went wrong there. That is LP's fault. Now. That actually might have been an error from last time. Yeah, it was from last time, whatever. Here we go. So level strokes 1. Boom. Course 1 best score 1. Yeah. Stop. Oh. Oh, this happened the other day. That was annoying. I'm gonna get stuck, but that's fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're at 3 strokes. Please be the best. Ah, it's not gonna make it. I had to hit it again. Anyway, course 2 best score is 4. Perfect. Go on, let's get hole in 1. Boom. Hole in 1. And now we're going to go back to level 2. Awesome. We hit the ball. We keep hitting it. Oh. Oh no! Reset. Sweet. Do you know, we haven't worked on the Ferris wheel at all or anything. Oh, come on. Oh, there's that massive... Oh, am I going to be able to skip over that? That's the question. Tell you what, that'll do. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go into the hole. No! I was hoping for a hole in one. Whatever. Go. Well, at least it updated the high score. So. Oh. Here we go. This should be better. That should be a lot better. That should be a lot better. Come on, hole in one. Hole in one. Let's go. Yes. Boom. And it reset the best score and everything. Awesome. Skateboarding on the ball. I just realised I sacrificed my best score there, but oh well. Oh, there we go. I also just realised I touched the ball. My bad. Let's go back to level 1. 2 event systems in the scene. Uh-oh. Oh. I was worried this would happen. Okay. We have to do what we did with the game controller. So... what do we do over here? I mean, we do it with an instance. We don't really want that. I don't really want to be doing that. What we'll do is we'll modify it. Why am I pressing all the wrong buttons? Copy that. Oh, I just realised I duplicated it. Not bad. Then what we do instead is if game object dot find objects with tag canvas, I guess. Ah, no, I know how to do this. I know what we do. Here we are. This is what we do. Oh, yeah, actually, no, I just realised. All we do is we say game object dot tag. There we go. That's what we need to do. So if is greater than, well, dot count length is greater than 1. That's 2. Sure. Well, there we go. Okay, that sorts that one out. And then all we need to do is give canvas a canvas tag. Canvas. And then I also need an event system. So then we go canvas, uses the canvas tag. No, the canvas tag. There we go. And then the event system uses the event system tag. Sweet. And then now, if we come back over here, we go reset, 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 go to 2, go back to 1, go back to 2, go back to 1, we're all good. Sorted. Look at that. Oh. Ha! If you happen to switch, if you happen to rack up strokes, but you still switch levels, like you switch levels, that's really cool. So that oh, you still basically your total strokes still rack up. Can I get between you two? Yes. Oh crap. Kind of. Let's see if we can ace this one. Hole in one. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hole in one. There we go. I was wondering why the box wasn't moving then. Hole in one. I want to see if I can like skateboard it like I did last time. Ah, no. No, wrong way. I can't get it on the other side. Like I have to. Whatever. Whatever. It's a hole in one. No, it's not. It's a hole in two. Albatross. There we go. Anyway, that was fun. Right, what's the plan now? I don't know. I don't know what to do. LP had a level idea. What was LP's level idea? But we've added the strokes. I'm pleased with that. And because we've done the thingy, we can actually duplicate these. So copy those. Or actually, it's only just occurred to me. We'll do that. I just rename that to main, I guess. Main. So what I'm thinking is, I know we can have other. Here we go. So we go game controller in here. Save that. Okay, I do have to now reset it all up. But yeah, so what we've got here now is we've got a main scene, which is going to hold all of the stuff that's shared between scenes. So things like the game controller, the UI, the player itself. I think that should also happen as well. Those are all going to be in main. And so what happens then is main is going to be in all of the courses. But what that means is that if we need to update the canvas or the game controller, we do it in main, and it applies to all of the scene. Not we don't have to go through each scene manually updating each canvas, each game controller. Yes, so anything that's shared is here. We could have also kept the ball here, but it's whatever. Yeah, so everything else can stay. It's fine. But I do need to get this fixed up because we broke the game controller script. Not good. So level strokes, total strokes. Awesome. Player package remains because that's a prefab and it's actually in the assets folder itself. Right there. So let's, before we go any further, come over here and delete this game controller. Copy main in. Yeah. Go over to course 3 and again delete game controller, copy main in. Save, go back to course 1. Oh, wait, what? Maybe not. Okay. Fine. Paste. That's really annoying. Alright, well, that's super annoying. We'll just have to live without it then. So if I now unload scene, well, remove it. Is that still... No, that should still be fine. Back to course 1, save. Bummer! Oh well. System, yeah, again. Oh, so annoying. Remove scene, canvas. That's still set up. Good. Anyway, the way it's set up, it's fine. I guess. It is a bit, well, actually no, the way it's set up is it should only use one canvas throughout the whole game, so the only things we would need to change are the static things, like the hole-in-one text, the press R to reset level. Everything else is dynamic and gets changed by code anyway, so meh. But we do start from level 2 right now. Don't get any errors, so that's good. I'm so tempted to run away from work right now. Oh, why, Britt? Tell us, what's going on? Have you got some idiots at the desk? Are people being silly? People being stupid? I don't know, that's all in one material. There's a wedding this weekend, and a lot of the guests from the wedding are staying here along with the wedding party. Oh, I always felt sorry for hotels that had to put up with that. I've already had 3 people check in each with 3 rooms apiece. Jesus. Yeah, I remember when I was Vindex's best man. Fortunately for that place, we were the only ones that stayed there. Me and Vindex were the only ones to stay there. But they did have to host us for the day. Like on the day of the wedding, the wedding was the only people there. The venue was shut. So I feel a bit sorry for him, really. I guess I always do with that kind of stuff. I've just realised this. I keep forgetting level 1's just to push the ball. Well, that's it. And then we're done. A boom. But yeah, I do feel sorry that they had to like shut their doors for the day. Must have lost out on a ton of money. I'm pretty sure Vindex didn't pay much for the venue. Well, I wouldn't have imagined. I wouldn't have imagined it would have covered a whole day's worth of yeah, worth of guests. Ooh, hold him on, nice. Oh no! That's the first time that's happened. We've double tapped the ball in one level. Oh well. Let's go back to course 1. So what I want to do is let's see. Oh, why have I got code? No, go away. Golf ball. Here we go. I just want to do this. So current scene, text, name, current scene name. What I'm doing here is I'm setting it up so that we can actually manually set the current scene number and the next scene number. Because what I want to do is I want to have course 3 route back to course 1. Problem is, if we just set next scene to 1, it would bug out down here. Which means that over here we do course current scene. There we go. Current scene -1. So we no longer have to rely on next scene to figure out what the current scene is, because that would break it if I had scene 3 go back. So next scene is 2, but the current scene is 1. And actually, those are in the wrong order. Current scene first. Okay. I do have stories from last night's shift, and I'm sure I'll have stories from this weekend. I'm sure you will too. Oh. So current scene is 2. Current scene is 3, but route back to 1. There we go. So next scene is 1. So let's test that. So this should then have us on a rotation system. Before we do go any further, I actually want to delete main. Go on, Brett. What stories do you have? Like, if you're not too busy, what stories do you have from last night's shift? Bummer. I just realised I just hit the ball, and I want to go for a high score. I think getting a timer set up could be quite good. But that hole in 1. But, oh my god. We did make that box smaller, didn't we? We did. Here we go. Hole in 1. And that sets course 3 best score, and now we should... No, okay, it's not progressing. Why is it not progressing? We do have a scene trigger, don't we? Oh, well, we do, but me being the idiot that I am, I didn't set it to trigger. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. Thankfully, LP is not here to pick me with that one. LP's busy. So he does not have evidence of me calling myself an idiot. Other than, you know, earlier when I called myself an idiot. Yeah. A woman threw a fit because she said she booked a standard room and the room I gave her wasn't what she wanted. She wanted a room with 2 beds. I only had a room with 1 bed available, and she tried arguing with me about everything, and I told her she can leave or stay, but I'm not able to refund her money. Oh, I still think you should get yourself. So what am I doing? There's me trying to move forward, like to combat any challenges on levels. Level 1, just push the wall. Yeah, you really do need to get yourself, like, what was it? A TikTok was it you were going to do? That's a really good idea, because I think you would do so well on there with the stories. It's crazy, like some of the stories you come out with. Oh no, Strange! Did you clip me calling myself an idiot? No. Oh, that is not a hole-in-one material. This is not a hole-in-one. If it is, oh my god, it is! I'm so lucky there. I just grabbed a large clip for LP to put it from. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know if you can clip clips, but it would be interesting to see if you can do that. So that'll be the second time today I'll have been clipped being calling myself an idiot. Forget what it was earlier that triggered it. But there we go. We've now got a looping system. We've got the last course goes back to the first one. I keep doing that. I keep jumping over the ball to, like, you know, move boxes and stuff. But level 1 doesn't have any. It's just pushed to... Oh, I just... I'm tempted to do a worse score. Should we do a worse score? Let's do a worse score. Currency name is greater than game controller dot instance dot worst scores. Currency name, then game controller dot instance dot worst scores. Currency name equals game controller dot instance dot strokes. Currency name. There we go. And actually, that's a good shout. Visual Studio, thanks. It is a little bit messy. Do the same here. Worst scores. Dot contains key. I don't know what. Do you know what? I have no idea why I'm checking to see if the scores, like worst score, exists, because it does. Because we're specifically setting it. And also, when you load into the scene, it sets it anyway. So I don't know. I shouldn't bother checking. Like, you know, it would be safer too, but we know we don't have to worry about that. Worst. Course, worst score. Worst score. Boom. Now we just need to get worst setup. Worst scores. Worst scores. Yeah, we set the worst score to 0. Did I or did I not get that right way around? I did. It's greater than worst score. Cool. What I know, what I should we set? Yeah, no, I should actually. Yeah, that total. Yes, so by default, the minimum of strokes is 0. What I should do is I should add a -1 for worst scores, because it'll automatically get set to 0 if you happen to use the environment the whole level, which could be cool. People figure that out, then they will get a 0 best score and worst score. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, I could leave it at 0. That's good. 0 is fine. Whatever. Let's get the canvas fixed. So. Two, three. Zoom out a bit. It's going to be overlapping, and that is absolutely fine because what we're going to do is going to have them weaved in. So we'll have best score, then worst score. So this will then be 200, and this will be 250, 300. 350, 400. There we go. So course 1 best, course 1 worst, course 2 best, course 2 worst, course 3 best, course 3 worst. Boom. And then all I need to do is go to game controller, pull out worst, and boom, boom, boom. Drag it in. Worst score 1, course 2 worst score, course 3 worst score. And now all I need to do is replace these from course 1. So canvas 1, game controller, there we go. It's that one. What I should really do is have game controller above it all. Move, let's pop back over here, yes. Yeah, let's stick game controller above, there we go. Course 3, delete canvas and game controller, let's put in course 1. Again, copy these. Sorted! Right, let's try it. So let's just try and get a few touches here, like. No, Ball, what are you doing? No, follow. Ball, come on. What are you doing? No, wrong way. This way. That's good, that's good. No, oh, hold on. No, up the hill. Come on. No, wrong way. Go on, this way. There we go. And into the hole, I'm following it. Oh, okay, so this is interesting. Although we got a total strokes of 13, the best score is 11 because it only records the scores when you get a goal, when you get a hole, like a hole. But we touched it twice on the way down when we fell down with it. Whoops. Oh well, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, so 6 there. Sweet. Oh, I hate when that happens. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we need the third box here. Probably could have just skipped over all of that, I'll be honest. Here we go, so hole in one, come on. Hole in one, let's go. A boom. Eat that. Okay, and this time we're going to actually beat our worst score. So we should... I mean, I want to get a couple of touches on it. We got 11 last time, that should be fine. 3. There we go. So best score is 3. Awesome. So that's updated that one. Let's just get a hole in 1 this time. Actually, no, let's not get a hole in 1. There you go. Let's get a hole in 3. Okay, cool. Right, so this time we kind of want to, yeah, screw this up a bit. I didn't actually want to screw it up that bad, though. Here we go. Why do I always land it on a crate? Anyway. Go 3 touches. There you go. So worst score is 3. Okay. Cool. Now we want to do this as a hole in 1. That's our goal for this run. There we go. Hole in 1, and it did update the best score. I'm happy about that. Again, hole in 1 this time. Actually, no, not a hole in 1. A hole in 7 or more. Yeah. There we go. That'll do. Okay, so it does update the worst score. Good. Good. Right, I want my worst score to be more than 3 here. There we go. Do you know what? Speedrun strats, 2 boxes. The 2-box strat. Yeah, pretty good. There we go. Worst score went up, and then go back to course 1, and we want a hole in 1. Just because we are elite like that. Boom! I wasn't even with the goal. Yeah. 50 total strokes though. Jesus. Christ! I need food, but housekeeping is still here. Ah. Why don't you get them food? Hey. We hanging out after. Oh, strange! I literally just left the voice chat. I did. Yeah, I mean we can do. I didn't know if you wanted to. I'll rejoin it in a sec. Oh, that's a massive gap. I don't like ordering or eating food when they're here. Oh, okay. Low, I was specifically waiting until last stream. Okay, yeah. In that case, then yeah, I'm down. Oh, that's still a hole in 1. I think I might need to lower the timer even more, because I feel like that little bump that we had should it count as 2? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, but yeah, well, I'll jump into voice chat after stream then, Strange. Probably won't be too long from now. Probably going to be within the next like 10-15 or something. I don't know. Just because like, I don't know, I'm kind of like running out of ideas here. LP did make some really good suggestions earlier in the Discord that I do want to implement, like the Ferris wheel and the windmill. I do want to get those sorted, but like it is 10 PM and I don't know how long it's going to take to implement either of those things. The Ferris wheel will take a while because I need my idea for the Ferris wheel is it's going to be hanging pots essentially from a wheel that rotates. The wheel rotates, and these like cradles are going to be hanging loosely, as in like from string essentially. And so these things come down, and you have to roll the ball on into the little pot, or like into like it'll be like a slope sort of pot thing. You have to like roll the ball into it to have it then go round, and then you have to like jump up somewhere and meet it at the top and roll it out at the top. That's my idea for the Ferris wheel. The windmill's kind of easy. We could do the windmill now. Yeah, let's do the windmill now. Anyway, right. Yeah, most of my ideas will be along those lines too. Okay, yeah. All I'm hoping is I don't do what I apparently did this morning again. I hope I don't do that again. Oh yeah, well, fingers crossed. And if it does, as long as it's like non-destructive, then it should be fine. You know, if all you did was like went into the front room, then and let your cats out, it's not the end of the world, is it? You know, some people live with it. You know, honestly, like, I don't think there's anything to worry about until it gets to the point where you need to worry about it. You know, until you like, well, it's not even until it's if you ever do anything that might be worrying, then you'd need to probably look into it a bit more. But I don't know if I'd worry about it for now. So anyway, course one, let's see where I'm going to build the windmill over here. I was still wearing my watch and it should have registered that I stood and walked for 5 minutes, but it didn't. Oh yeah, but is it one of the Apple Watches or something? Is it like a smartwatch? What is that? Hardic Jade, hey, how you doing? Because yeah, if it's a smartwatch, then it's possible that it registered that you were sleeping, and because of that, it wouldn't have then been counting steps. I don't know. It depends on the watch you got. No idea. It might be, you know, an Apple Watch. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the Apple Watches, they detect your sleep pattern, don't they? They detect your sleeping. And I'm pretty sure if you're sleeping, they don't count steps. At least that's my understanding. However, having said that, I'm pretty sure the Apple Watch has a sleepwalk detector. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the Apple Watch has got like a built-in system where it can recognize that you're sleeping but moving, as in moving about the house. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't actually put that in, and I read that that was something that they could have done. They just didn't. I don't know. Anyway, windmill. I've just realised we need Strange for the windmill. Strange. I need you for the windmill. And I'll be honest, I don't think the windmill is something we're going to be able to do now anyway, because of what we need you for. Graphics, we need you for textures. So, because all I need is a really simple like tower, not even a tower, just a simple like base, and then I just need like 4 like windmill fins or whatever with like a metal bit in the middle that's gonna rotate around. Super simple. I could whip it up myself now if I wasn't so terrible. But you know, that's all I need. But it's probably gonna, like, you know, there's no rush or anything, so we might pick that back up again later on. You need windmill art. I do, yes. LP suggested the Ferris wheel and the windmill, and the windmill is going to be the easiest one because it's literally just all it is rotation. That's it. That is literally it. You know, the windmill is, you've got the base, which isn't going to be collisions at all. It doesn't have collisions at all. You've then got the windmill blades, which is going to have collisions on the fins, and it just rotates around a center point. That's it. And all you have to do is you have to time your pushing of the ball. So yeah. Yeah, I'd say let me get that set up for you next time. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna have to look into that to see if they did put it in. Yeah, it rings a bell. I might have read that it's the technology is there to do it. They just maybe haven't done it. Because I remember reading something about it, whether they had done it or they could do it and they just haven't. It's one or the other. Anyway, with all of that, well, I think this is where I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna say adios, amigos, because I am feeling a bit tired and I do just want to kind of wind down and chill a bit with Strange. just for a bit. You know, I'm sure I know exactly what we're going to be doing. And before we do that, I actually do just need to finish up what we discussed last night. Which I'm not going to get into. Anyway, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow. Because I know on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday, we tend to do our co-op streams, don't we? Our community, like, me, Hagrid, Strange kind of thing. I know Hagrid's been busy with FIFA lately, which is fair enough. Yeah, so I don't know what... I mean, depends on what Strange is doing. We may do a co-op stream, we may not. We'll see. No pressure or anything. Sunday, though, I do have... Well, it depends on times. Vindex has told me he's coming back down to see his parents, so I'm going to be hanging with him for a bit. Again, depends on timings. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will be live tomorrow. Whether or not it's with Strange or not is up to Strange. We'll see. Like I said, no pressure, Strange. Strange might have plans already, which is all good. And yeah, so I'll see everyone tomorrow. So thank you.